How are you? Now today I'll take English first language. The last lesson, that is a play. Play means drama. So don't think that play means sports play, cricket or football or volleyball, throw ball. No, that is not the thing. Play means in English literature drama. Here in your book, second part, they have given a big play, that is the pie and the tart. The pie and the tart means eatable things. Now in our language, we'll say jamunu, hobbattu, paisa, bisibelebath, like that. Something pie and a tart. Very tasty pie and very tasty, delicious tart. Two items. Pie is one item and tart is another item. And this play is written by Herr Chesterman. Herr Chesterman. Now, Herr Chesterman wrote many children's books in the 1920s and 30s and edited a children's magazine called The Merry-Go-Round, published in Oxford with his great friend Basil Blackwell. See here, the picture I have given, Herr Chesterman. See, he is a person, very humorous play. This is not tragedy, serious, but this is a humorous, means very pleasing, pleasant, and happy. It will take us to happy mood. Now, before going to the lesson, I will teach you hard words. Galtier, cranberry, succulent, messenger, threateningly, gaspard, nectarines, champagne, sniffing, prodding. These are all the hard words I read. How to pronounce with a correct accent I have read. Now glossary I'll read. The glossary means meanings. Vagabond. Here these words are all used in the play. Vagabond means a person who wanders from place to place without a settled home or job, especially one considered lazy or dishonest. Lazy means jobless. Vagabond means jobless, and then they'll become lazy naturally because no job they find means what? They want to eat without working. Now, like that. Pie, a meat or fruit baked in a dish with a pastry. Pie means, what is the eatable things I told you. Again, I'll repeat. Meat or fruit baked in a dish with a pastry on the bottom, sides and top. Tart means an open pie filled with a sweet food such as fruit. Totally you understood that? Pie means one eatable thing, tart means another eatable thing. Tunic, a loose piece of clothing covering the body down to the knees. Then they'll wear that chef and all they'll wear, while preparing the food and all. Like that, a loose piece of clothing covering the body down to the knees. All the chef they'll make use that one. And blasted, annoying, pinched, arrested, wag, a person who enjoys making jokes. Now, here the characters in this play, 4 characters are the main characters. Pyre. Pyre means, pyre also they say, Pierre also they say. Pyre is one character. Jean is another character. Both are friends, vagabond friends. Vagabonds means wanderer, simply roaming without doing work, wasting the time. They'll be roaming. They are called vagabonds. Pyre and Jean both were vagabonds. The other character, Gaultier. Gaultier, a pastry cook, and Marianne, his wife. See, one thing I'll tell you, again I'll repeat, Pyre and Jean both were vagabond friends. And jobless, they'll be roaming without doing any job, and they want to eat often. But if they get job, then only they can, they can earn and they can eat, is it not? So this is the thing. And Galtier is a bakery owner also, we can tell, because bakery owner, he will bake so many things, bun, bread, cake, and the pie, tart and everything. Marion, his wife. In this picture, the lady they are showing, she is Marion. Then who is, the other side is Jean, well, not this one, Gaultier, not a husband. This is a Jean and this lady is Marion. Now here, I'll read out the summary of the play. That is, Jean and Pierre are beggars who are extremely hungry as they have not had food for past few days. They were starving. They planned to get some food by begging. Can you understand, children? Pierre goes to Gaultier's bakery and knocks at the door. Gaultier refuses to give him food and shut the door. Now next, in another street, Jean knocks at the back door of the bakery. Same bakery, one is in the front, one is at the back. But Marion, Gaultier's wife, also sends him away without food. If any beggar comes, if we don't like to give anything, we say, illa hogappa, like that, we'll say, like that. Front side, Gaultier, he said, no food is offered, go. Then back side, Jean went, there, that lady, Marion, she said, no food, go. Like that. Jean sits disconsolately on a bench outside of the bakery. Presently, Gaultier comes out of the house and says to his wife that he is going to dine with the mayor, but since the food given by mayor is not tasty, he will send a person to take the pie from the bakery. In mayor house party is there, but what food and all is given, supplied, that is not nice. Who says? Gaultier says. That's why he will carry the tart. So he will distribute also to all and then he will eat also. I don't like to eat there. Food is not tasty and all. I don't like. So I will only carry that tart and I'll distribute to people and I too will eat. And like that he will say. Gaultier says that the messenger would kiss her hand and ask for the pie. Marianne agrees to the plan and Gaultier goes away. Jean, who has overheard the entire conversation, sends Pierre instructing him to kiss Marianne's hand and ask her for the pie. Pierre follows Jean's instructions and asks for the pie and tries to kiss Marianne's hand. Marianne believes him and gives the pie. Both Jean and Pierre have a Stampos meal of pie. Stampos means very grand. Made uta andre kushi alva ellargo. Bad uta andre kushi alva, like that. Meanwhile, Gaultier returns home angry that the mayor was not at home and asks his wife to serve him the eel pie. He asks, get me, now here only I will eat. He asks wife, the mayor is not there, so he is very much angry, so I will only eat that pie, give me. Maria says that she has given it to the messenger who was sent by Gaultier. Gaultier gets angry and scolds his wife for being foolish. Naturally, he will get angry. Hey, I did not send anyone. Just I went there and I am coming. Whom you gave? He asked. Meanwhile, both Jean and Pierre decided to use the same trick and take the tart from the shop. Anyhow, nicely, grand, they had feast with the pie. Now they also came to know that there is one tart, one more is there. That also we'll eat. Already we ate a pie. Now we'll eat tart also. What idea can we make? Like that both were discussing and then they got an idea. That also we will take and eat. So I'll read. Meanwhile, both Jean and Pierre decide to use the same trick and take the tart from the shop. Jean goes to the bakery and tells that Galtier has sent word for the tart to be delivered to the mayor's house. Galtier comes out. See, he goes and calls that woman. So Galtier sent give. But Galtier is inside only. He comes and says, what? Who said? Like that he asks. Galtier comes out and beats Jean and asks for his pie. Hey, you only have taken pie, no? Cheater, give that pie. I want it. Like that he asks. Where? Already eaten. So then Galtier gives nicely beating to Jean. Jean says it is with Pierre. Pierre comes there and says that he gave the pie to the mayor, who came home just then and is requesting for the tart too. Galtier foolishly gives him the tart and both of them to go away to enjoy that too. Thus, Galtier gets fooled not once but twice. Now, here this is only the gist of the story, play children. Now, I'll read the Jean. What is the similarity between the Jean and Pierre? Because both are friends. So, let us come to know that how they are, both are, the same. Because both are young only, both are vagabonds only, both are lazy only, both are also like begging and eating. They like follow and also cheating. So some similarities are there between Pierre and Jean. I'll read out now. Both Jean and Pierre are jobless vagabonds who have been caught many times by the police for begging. Both look for easy way of living rather than search for a job, earn their living. Both of them do not hesitate to lie or cheat to fulfill their needs. Both are clever and resourceful. Resourceful means here making new ideas. Without working, how we'll get all those things? That is resourceful. Having an ability to save themselves from a sticky solution. They are quick-witted, having presence of mind. Each moment how to behave, all that they learn, tactics. Now they are different also, not only similarity, these are all I said similarity. Now they both some differences are there. What is that? Though both of them have a lot of similarities, they do have different characters. Jean is a better planner and Pierre is an obedient follower. Jean listens to the conversation of Galtier and his wife and hatches a plan of stealing the pie. But he does not tell the background of the plan but just tells Pierre to follow his instructions. Pierre always it implicitly. Pierre follows it implicitly and is overjoyed to get the pie that he does not question the method. Second time, Jean gets caught with Galtier and gets thrashed. He sends Pierre and Galtier again, not telling him the reason. But Pierre, with his presence of mind, escapes punishment, but shares the tart with Jean, though this latter tries to get him punished. Pierre has no vindictiveness in him. Now, children, I hope all of you enjoyed. I have described play, how humorous was you came to know, and also similarities between Pierre and then Jean, and differences also between Jean and Pierre. Now, by this, I will end my teaching lesson. So, read and understand. Then, thank you.